herbal.tv. My name is Felicia, as well as Niana, as well as Priestess Makala, as well as known as the Priestess of Galactic Spiral Light. Welcome here to Be So Light, where I help you claim your light. So we're on day 2 of liberation. How are you feeling with that crystal portal you've been working with? Pretty good, huh? Hold that thought. So I have a little something I need to tell all of you. And I'm waiting on a washing machine. I've been up since 7, waiting for them. I know they don't get here until 8, waiting for them to bring the washing machine. So if they come knocking at the door, I'm going to say, sit within your crystal bubble, so that you can have that, hi darling, sit within your crystal portal and just merge. So they can come in and do what they need to do, because we gotta get our washer. It stopped spinning. I had to hand wring things out. I had to go back through the old days of priestess work where you wring out your clothes and hang them up. I love being a priestess, but no, these hands weren't made for wringing. These hands were made for codes. All right, darling. So let's get started. So we are on the white electric mirror guided by spirit today, energy, which is mirroring, which is spirit, which is good. But this medicine, if you did not read the description of what we're going to be doing, hello, of what we're going to be doing, if you are not ready to release that, please step out of this and just sit and be and listen. All of the words being used and said will be written on the WordPress, on my WordPress, on galacticspirallight.com. You can get to the WordPress for yesterday's words, so you can read that. Please make sure you subscribe, so anytime when I put something through my WordPress blog, you get the notification. Okay. The medicine that we are entering into today will definitely be on WordPress, but it'll probably be later on this evening. Okay, so everyone just be in that moment. Make sure you have your water. Make sure you have your crystal. I'm grabbing some last minute things. Hold on 1 second. What is that one thing I wanted to see? All right. So, everyone, let's go ahead and reboot our crystal portals. Today we have some sacred tones that we will be using. Please make sure you have water, your journals. So, let's talk about this. This releasing is for all the times when you wanted to step out and do your healing work, or when you were born and how you might have been teased or reprimanded for being you because of the gifts that were imprinted on you through your DNA and through your divine blueprint, through the parts of your creation. So What happens a lot of times as healers, we can't come out all the way. We do this thing where you get indoctrinated. I'm going to use a disclaimer here. This is not in any way, shape, or form cutting down anyone's religion's belief, shaming, or anything like that. We're going to go to the root of the harm that was done to a lot of innocent people because of their gifts, because they could heal, because they could save a baby, save a mother, because they used plant medicine and herbs to go heal the body, because they could go in and tinker and mix herbs and knew what herbs to pull as a priestess, as a priest druid. Okay, there were women druids too, but there were men druids. So, being that all of us have incarnated many, many times being the healers, there's something that happens when you are doing a healing and you come in to do your work. There's this feeling of, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be discovered. I don't want to be prosecuted for being me. I think this time when I come in and change my skin color so I can still hide and not be discovered. We've all been all different colors and changed in between the sex. But when it comes to that divine part of ourselves and walking into that, there is still that fear that is rooted deep within the DNA that it's unsafe to be me. It's unsafe to be powerful as a woman. It's unsafe to be magical. It's unsafe. The feeling the unsafeness. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn that. Feeling that unsafe energy. Feeling where you hide yourself. Feeling yourself. We're going to talk about it. This is, if you are not ready for this, give yourself permission to step out, because I am not holding anything back. I'm going to say it because out of the respect for your spirit and your soul, and talking to your spirit and having every part of you come up so that you can liberate yourself, we're going to talk about this. Being indoctrinated into the matrix hologram religion systems and sitting inside the system, knowing that there was more to you, but you had to shove it down, cover it up, so nobody would know that you secretively love being your magical self. You love being able to communicate with the animals or the trees, and you don't know how you knew these things, how to mix this and this. You love the smell of beautiful flowers and oils, and you love crystals, the bones of Mother Earth, the plasma light that hardens so that you can hold that and get the beautiful energetic healing for that, and even messages. You love the elements of the wind, the fire, the water upon your skin, the earth beneath your feet, being connected to all of that. And when someone or something comes in and accuses you falsely and prosecutes you falsely through a deep betrayal amongst the community, either through family, friends, even lovers, because it was more apt to protect themselves and put it onto you, so that you would take the fall, so that you would be the one that would get the burning at the stake, the beheadings, the drownings, the stone throwings, the disembowelments, and yes, even being in the metal torture chamber where when they closed it, it would bleed you out. Being tortured through a rape where the stealing of your essence was being taken for more of a Luciferian and satanic way, hidden. So when we talk about liberating ourselves from the massive amount of hologram, matrix, religion system murdering of women and others, especially women and children, because they would take out all because that's how it was done. This is a great healing that needs to be claimed, because there's many of us walking upon earth right now with scars from burning, eczema, fibromyalgia, having a lot of digestive issues, stomach problems, disembowelment. Can't speak clearly, having a lot of neck pain and back pain from hangings, drownings. And all over body pain that comes on suddenly through head and body from stoning. The body cellularly remembers this energy, and it is imprinted deep within the DNA cellular memory of the cells. So this is why I give this disclaimer. If you're here to do this, this is the second day of liberating through this. There's lots of healers that take people through this journey and bring you through so that you can heal. But with this comes the beauty of when you release this, when you release the contracts to those timelines when this happened. You're clearing yourself, you're clearing through your mother, father, you're clearing through your ancestors, your generational bloodline of when all this took place. And clearing through the one hub of the matrix hologram religion system that did this. Okay? The prosecutions, the being accused, falsely accused or misunderstood for what your gifts were. And today is the day that you no longer are hunted by those emotions, those trauma timelines that's been floating around through your DNA timelines, cellular memory, and that hunts you at nighttime when you sleep. Saying and detaching from those fears of being around fire, those fears of being around water, those fears of being up too high, those fears of being in closed perimeters of a cave or anything like that. That would make you feel unsafe. So, let's go ahead and take in a deep breath. And let's just keep in mind, if I hear them coming, I will say, go into your bubble and be. But we'd like to get through this medicine today without any interruptions. So we're going to go ahead and bump up the energy of our beautiful crystal portals. If you are here for the first time, you are on the second day, which means you have to go back to the first day energy so that you can, I'm looking for my lighter, so that you can do your cleansing of the first day. Okay, let me grab another one. Things come and go and disappear around me. They move in and out dimensionally. Can't keep up with stuff. So I just grab another one. That's why I have so many collections of different things. Because something disappears, comes back. Okay. Let's go ahead and call in our beautiful guardians. We're just checking in for that beautiful East guardians, protectors, benevolent light guardians of the East of Air. Thank you for being here. We're just asking you once again to be present. The South, benevolent light beings of fire. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. And in the West, the benevolent light beings of the waters, thank you for being here. And then the North, benevolent light beings of the earth, thank you for being here. And the center, as above, so below, into the spirit, the ethers, thank you for being here. Taking a deep breath, exhale it out, rub the hands together. Push out light. Bring that beautiful portal light down, connecting to the higher timelines, connecting to that beautiful light grids of positive timeline and new earth energy, bringing it up. Hands turn, breathing, exhaling out. Hands turn in, bring to the high heart self. Breathe, exhale out. Inhale, hold the breath. Breathe it out. Open, expand that light out. Once again, push down. Lift up. And down. Activate. We're in it to win it. All right. So, get yourself comfortable as we move through this. Breathe in, exhale it out. Everyone, make sure you take in some water. Know that everything that is going to be released is being released for the highest good as you claim your light back. Okay. Just breathe. I say your name. Breathe. Now, by the decree of my divine birthright, say these words. Hereby dissolve, transmute, revoke, delete, deactivate, void, no longer consent to soul contracts, past, present, future, rooted origin timelines of being judged by accusers within the matrix hologram of false light indoctrination religion systems that wrongly accused, take a breath, exhale it out, divine seers, divine healers, divine midwives, divine plant medicine healers of the earth, divine crystal healers, and divine animal healers. Breathe in, exhale it out. Clearing all torture, rape violations, stealing my divine essence through depowering the feminine divine energy. Breathe. Inhale, exhale out. Archangel Michael, come in to help release these hooks and cords. Thank you to all of these. Clearing all cellular imprinted fear, judgment, worry, hiding of self, shutting down my voice for speaking my truth. Breathe, inhale, exhale out. Feeling unsafe to be myself. Inhale, breathe it out. I call in the ancient ones of benevolent light, divine ones, to help remove the hooks and cords. Thank you. Thank you. I now clear all burning at the stake through fire. I clear the hangings at the neck. I clear the drownings by water. I clear the stonings. Breathe, inhale, exhale out. I clear the beheadings. I clear the disembowelments. Breathe, inhale, exhale out. I clear the betrayal, the misjudging, and the religion prosecutions. Breathe, inhale, exhale out. Let the hooks and cords be released to these timelines, to these soul contract timelines of the past and present future selves that are deeply rooted down in the DNA, cellular memory, through soul and spirit energy. Breathe. Finally, I dissolve, deactivate, transmute, revoke all soul and spirit nightmare dreams and memories of the rooted origin timelines of the draconian, reptilian, grays, archons, non-divine beings, satanic and Luciferian, even down to kundalini flus and anti-female archetype. Breathe. Exhale out. Just allow yourself to sit for one moment. We're going to go through and clear it again. And just allow yourself to breathe. And whatever comes up, if you have tears coming up, if you have sudden pain coming up, just say, I no longer consent to this energy. I no longer consent to this timeline. I do not consent to the timelines. I do not consent to the contract of these events. I no longer consent to them. Just breathe. Breathe. Allow yourself to breathe. And we're just going to bring in Archangel Michael to help release those hooks and cords to those timelines, wherever they are. Just breathe. And now just see a beautiful violet light spiraling right above you. And golden spiral light spiraling right above you. And magenta spiraling right above you. As it descends down upon you, spiraling in and out of your auric field, your etheric field, moving through and clearing the subtle body, the mental body, the emotional body. Is moving through as it clears down to the blueprint pattern. And as it flows into the cellular genetic codes, clearing that out, clearing this out from the genetic cellular memory. Breathe, inhale, exhale, clearing it out through the soul matrix, clearing it from the DNA contracts, deactivating these codes, timelines. Breathe, inhale, exhale, out. Breathe. Clearing out the energy from the mother-father cells. Clearing from ancestral and generations. All the way back. Breathe. And let these hooks and cords be removed of those timelines. Now we're going to drop down into the water star, clearing from the water star, earth star, root, solar, sacral and solar plexus, heart. Breathe. Throat, third eye, crown. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, out. Clearing out soul star energy. Clearing from the spirit chakra. Clearing from the universal, galactic, and stargate. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Let this clearing take place within the deep parts of the DNA, the RNA, the mitochondria, the proton, the electrons, the neutrons, the nucleus, atoms, and molecules. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Allow it all to flow out, being released. And just gently say to yourself, I am releasing this. I no longer consent to these timelines. I no longer consent to the fear, energy of feeling unsafe from those misjudgings, prosecutions, through the matrix hologram of false light, indoctrination, religion systems, wrongly accused, wrongly persecuted for being my divine self, being judged from past, present, and future selves. Breathe. And we do not consent to any lowered vibrational beings of energy who have yet not discovered who they are through draconian, reptilian, archons, artificial, non-human, non-divine humans. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Allow that energy to just move through. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Just by you saying I don't consent to it, changes it. You're clearing through the mother, father cells, all the way through your generational bloodline. These energies are just energies that can be released. You do not consent to them. Breathe. And now speak these words after we move through this beautiful purple light comes up more, the gold, and the magenta. Magenta moves out entities. That's okay. Just keep moving through. Breathe. And breathing in the beautiful sacred sounds, so we're clearing and purifying through the air, through your etheric field. Mahanu. 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 Clearing it out. Breathe. Now we're going to move into the words of claiming your divine energy back. I hereby claim my divine voice. We're moving out of the purple, moving out of the gold, moving out of the magenta. Thank you, Spiral. We're moving deep into this beautiful sapphire blue diamond, activating the blue spiral light sapphire diamond. through the 12D crystal light, divine crystal. Breathe. And we're going to bring in a code of 888 trillion light per millisecond to revitalize the body, to bring your energy all the way up. The sapphire blue diamond light activates the connection through your mitochondria, the cosmic mother, the holy mothers. Breathe in. And just allow yourself by saying, I hereby now claim my divine voice, my sight as a seer, my divine knowingness, divine magic of self, my divine light. I take back all my powers that are a part of my divine blueprint within. My soul, spirit, and DNA of creation. Breathe, inhale, exhale. We're going to say it again. I hereby claim my divine voice. I claim my divine sight as a seer, divine knowing, divine magic, my divine light. I take back all my powers that are a part of my divine blueprint within, my soul and spirit and DNA of creation. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. I liberate myself through the sapphire, blue diamond, crystal star portal, a divine light. Breathe. We're going to say it again. I liberate myself through the sapphire, blue diamond, crystal star portal, a divine spiral light. Breathe that in. Allow yourself to feel this beautiful sapphire blue coming in and activating. By activating my divine Heka, my mitochondria, and connection to the cosmic divine mother and holiness of creation. It is done. It is done. It is done. Breathe. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. Activate transmission. And just allow this energy to flow in. Feel the flowing in. We're activating the 888 codes, trillion light per millisecond, moving it at speed of light. Thank you. And just sit with this. Be in this beautiful sapphire blue light of energy. With the crystal star spiraling this energy down into every part of your cellular being. So, moving into beautiful tones of energy. Karaya Satna'ata Alula. Breathe. Allow your light language to come through. For it is your divine birthright. It is your divine language. Your gifts are divine. And now you have your voice back. and breathe. And as this energy increases, you will find this beautiful blue as it moves up and down your spine, activating your connections, deeper intuitive knowing, activate transmission, activate seeing deeper. Breathe. Take that in. Allow yourself to connect 100% to your divineness through the one true creator, Mother, Father, Creator, that lives within you. Breathe. And just hold that space. Just breathe. And just give yourself permission. I allow myself and give myself permission to take back all of my essence that was stolen from me through any type of torturous rape energy. They come back to me whole and healed and stronger than ever. Activate transmission. I step 100% fully into who I am. I stand in my truth, my divine love. I step into me. Breathe. Feel that connection. Feel that connection. Feel that safe. You have your divine team. And when you're working with dragons, they are very protective. Breathe. Know that this is done. It is done. It is done. Ashe, Aho, Jama. Feel the expansion of your light as that beautiful sapphire blue impermeates and imprints on you. And now we're going to bring it to a beautiful diamond white light, intertwining with silver light and protecting your auric field, your etheric field, your subtle body self, your mental, your emotional, your spirit body, your physical body. It's protecting your earth star and all the way up through all of your chakras, up to the crown, soul star, and all the way up to the stargate, where you have freedom to connect to all that is. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Drink water if you need to. And now take your, if you have a crystal or if you just have water, we're going to move into a beautiful code. And it's real simple and it's easy. And it's just a self-love code. And it's 84 72 167. Activate. And we're going to add on the 88, 888, 888, 888, 888. And last one, 888. There you go. Activate transmission. And we're anchoring this beautiful energy into the higher timeline of Mother Earth, into the positive timeline of all your divine connection. Moving into a code of 99, 61, 378. Breathe. That's the Divine Mother code. Breathe. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Just breathe. Okay, now Silverlight's going to just go ahead and just make everything all beautiful and crystalline and crystals. Thank you, beautiful silver spiral light. Thank you. Sealing the deal. It's done. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Done. So those codes I just said, if you're wearing your crystal or you have it near you, it's in the crystal. If your water was by the speaker, it's in the water. So drink your water. And now, please let me know how you're feeling. Look at that. No interruptions. I love it. Breathe. So I was waiting for him. I said, they have their time to come. Block them. I got things to do. I had something really interesting that happened. When you're working in your beautiful portals of light, there was a neighbor who was having problems with his car and couldn't start it. He was just, and I'm like, you're flooding your car. Please stop doing that. And I'm listening to him and I'm communicating. I'm writing my notes down, I'm writing all my stuff down. And I look over and I close my eyes. This is how fun it is. I literally feel myself going shh into his car. I don't even know where. I knew it was somewhere over there. And I go, start. And then all of a sudden I heard him turn it and he went, start it. I started laughing. I said, now, that's crystal power. Love it. And I go back into my writing. And I'm like, have a nice day, whoever you are. Writing my stuff. So when you're using the essence of the beautiful crystal or portal of light that we're all in and we're part of, it's so easy to just allow it to kind of tap in and help others if they're having a moment, bringing peace, bringing some good vibrational love. So those of you that came in that are watching in the background and this is your first time, there was a lot of yarning and belching. My left foot tingled when we stepped 100% into our essence. Good job. When you're belching, you're releasing. Okay. Yarning is also a part of that. I can honestly say during the time of a lot of my early healing work, oh my God, especially in corporate world, sitting in the meetings, this is one of the things I would do. And I got a patient chart in front of me, corporate's there, and we're getting ready for state review. We're looking at all the charts, and I would do this. And then I would hear, Felicia, yes, will you please stop that? I tore up some pins. Sitting there marking things that I just... So you will find yourself yarning when you're around people that need to clear. And a lot of times you're clearing on a higher consciousness. And belching is a part of clearing. It truthfully is. This is why it's so important when you're doing healing work and you're walking the path of a healer, you're walking your divine soul purpose. This is why it's so important to pay attention to when you need to eat certain foods that help your body to repair, that helps you to ground. When you need to just drink just water, clean, good water. You're eating clean. You're allowing yourself to eat and be. There's things that healers will do. Not all healers, okay, can be a vegan, can be total vegetarians. Because depending on your makeup of your body and your blood type, your body requires certain things to help it with repairing, to help you to be grounded, to help you to be centered. There's certain elemental things that you can eat that helps you with that. Some of you might gravitate to eating chocolate, but you're going to eat the good kind of chocolate because in that there's magnesium, there's manganese, there's things that help with soothing of the nervous system, and it's also grounding. It's very earthy. Okay, the spirit of chocolate. So don't look down on chocolate. And when it comes to eating something, if there's fish, meat, whatever's involved, if it's clean and done in a good way in halal, where it's halal and blessed and there's prayers done, same with buffalo. That's spirit food. Sometimes you have to partake in that because in that gives you the healing for healing muscles, healing the bones, building up good tissue. So that's it's up to each individual of what path you're walking on, what your body desires. Soon we'll be to the point to where it'll be just bringing in light and living off of lights. There's some of us that are in that place. And right now, because of all the ascension energy and the processing that we're all going through, it brings you to a place to, remember how back in the day everybody would be like, oh, I eat 3, 4, 6 meals a day and stuff. I can't even comprehend that. Are you kidding me? I can't even do that. I wait until my body is hungry. And when it says, hey, I want to eat this, I want to have that, I'm in love with that food. I don't judge myself for having that or eating that. Okay? Yeah, you eat. And a lot of times I like to have my tonic drinks. I like to go make a little good cranberry and lime and lemonade mixed in there with some agave or honey And then I'm adding in liquid ashwagandha, lemon balm, because those are soothing to me. And I sit back, put it on the rocks, and that's my tonic drink. I'm in that. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. And put some hibiscus in there if you want. Yes. I'm loving that. And it's nothing like just sitting back and just drinking that and just being in that moment. And when you're receiving messages and channeling and writing it down, everything that comes up for this is right at the moment when I'm getting ready to go in, and it happens either at night or 2 to 3 hours before I have to come on and talk. I'm sitting in that moment, and it's like, okay, how is this process going to be? What am I presenting? What are we clearing? Who is here to help facilitate this? I'm doing all of that. I love what I do. And I want you to be in love with what you do and what you step into. And it's time out of being fearful to be you. We don't have to do that anymore. Period. And you know what? It's like this. Pivot. If you do not like how I walk in my light, maybe you should go get your own light and figure that out. And stop judging others for how they walk upon Mother Earth in the goodness of their heart. If they are not out there causing harm to anyone and hurting anyone, and they're just presenting themselves with light, let them be. Period. We do not have time to be bickering and monkeying, doing all this muck and mire crap. We don't have time for that. What was my saying? What is their intention? To get your attention. We do not have time for pettiness. That is beneath us. And when you're working with a sapphire blue, beautiful energy. Thank you, Spiral Light. Thank you, Silver. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ashe. When you're working within that, that's a royal color. That's royalty. That's royalty activation that you're holding that has imprinted on you. Or should I say, reactivated itself so that you actually can connect to it and claim it. Now, those of you that just popped in on this second day, they're sitting there talking about, hello, what's going on here? If you did not do part 1, you need to go do the liberation of part 1. You will feel that. Guaranteed. Then come back and do part 2. This work of 19 days is all about liberation. In case you don't know what time it is. It's time to liberate. It's trying to transform, dissolve, liberate. And stop consenting to crazy matrix holographic bullcrap. We don't have time for that. Oh, there's a grandmother in here. I can feel it when it comes in because my whole side of my head starts going shh. I'm like, oh. Don't have time for this. Period. Some of you just been out there messing yourselves up. Dragging along the fear. Don't have time for that. Get in here, reset yourself, stand in the truth of who you are in your divine light and be that. Do not let distractions, and we keep saying this, bring you down, because that's all a part of the game. Who will win? You or them? I've spoken. Okay, thank you. I'm like, okay. 12th. Okay, 12th dimension, thank you. I said in my mind, what dimension are you? 12th. Okay, thank you. So, telling you. All the time. I just go with it now. I just say, okay, what have you? So we're going to go ahead and do one card message for journal writing and reflection. Please make sure you have those codes. 8472167. That's beautiful self-love and worth. 888 888 888 888 888. Divine Mother Energy at its highest. And then Divine Mother Energy at 9961 378. Okay. Those codes have been snapped into your field so that you can easily fill that and work with that. Any questions? How is everyone feeling? How did you sleep last night? Any dreams? I love the love hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Pearly! Welcome on in. Okay. Is everyone feeling good? So I'm going to sit with tomorrow's. I thought we were only going to have 2. Hey, Miss, feeling all right. Good job. Cool, cool, cool. Now tomorrow, I'm going to let you know right now, we are going to be clearing contracts. This was clearing this part, but we're going to clear those contracts, okay, of molestation. Okay. So those contracts and timelines are going to be cleared. So I would highly suggest, if this is something that you have experienced or something you felt, this is going to be the clearing to begin for that. And I believe this will be our last hardest one. I thought today would be the last one. They said, no, we're going to separate it out, do this because this is still part of that energy. And through these particular ones, it keeps grief and sadness. So if you're someone that has this sadness that keeps showing up and you don't know where it's coming from, a lot of times it's tied into a timeline memory of something that's happened. And this is when we talk about times. Now, I want you to think about this. Let's look at everything on a season, okay? A season. Say like fall, okay, spring, autumn, winter. Okay, say that. Now, what if you had something happen horribly and it's a cellular memory? It happened in the wintertime. Okay, it happened in wintertime. Lump in my throat already. Yeah. That's why. Happened in wintertime. So every time in this present lifetime, when winter comes around, you get this unknowing feeling, this weirdness, and you don't know where it's coming from. But then when you get to spring, it's gone. Until you come back through winter again. And you still don't know where it is. So this is why when we do these type of clearings, it's bound to get somewhere where that root energy is hanging out at and sitting there, hooking into whatever. This is why we remove those hooks and cords and those timelines. So that you are not continuously attached to that energy. Okay? Because if you don't know where it's coming from and know what it is, it's there. So we have to get to the root origin of that. Okay? That's the main thing with that. So let's take a look. So I see that one for tomorrow. I have a lump. Yeah. That one's going to be a little bit intense. And here's the thing. When we talk about that, when that comes into place, and I'm talking about, we're going to talk about it across the board. We're going to talk about in a past life, like how in tribes, I've got goosebumps, someone's stepping in here. In tribes, when there was attack upon the tribe and how the women were attacked. Okay? Then when we move further into bloodlines and family dynamics, ancestral dynamics, generations of attack upon one another in that way, those are timelines that have to be cleared. Okay? And then there's the ones where everything was fine and all of a sudden something happened when you went out with someone and a drugging, and then someone infiltrated there against your will. All of this clearing is all about against your will. You did not consent to the act. So it's all about against your will. And when it's done, when you're young, that's the stealing of the essence of you. And this is why we have wounded people, hurt people walking amongst us that don't take the time to do the work, that don't want to go in there because it's painful. It hurts because there was the violation, the stealing of the essence, the betrayal, and nobody came to your rescue. And then nobody believed you. Nobody believed you. What do you do when, especially when we clear the energy of the false mother-father figures? Because once there's a divine, what's the word? Once there's a violation within the divine, and you're representing a divine masculine father, and then you're representing a divine feminine mother energy. Once there's been a violation in there, that makes that whole energy of the parents the false parents. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're the false parents representing here in our reality on this earth plane, but they're supposed to be representing the higher divine masculine and feminine energy above in a physical form. And when that violation takes place, and it is not in the divine, that's what falsifies it. And that's what creates people not to feel safe and to constantly keep themselves shut down. That's what increased illnesses and weight gain. So when you see people on these shows talking about they weigh 600 or they weigh 800 and 1,000 something pounds, you have to ask yourself, they're protecting themselves from something that happened to them. Because when you pound on the weight, you figure the predator will not come after you. And then this is also where it clears what I call the false twin spirit. When something happens to a female, that can actually push you to be with females because you don't feel safe with a man. And same with man to man. If something happens in that, it pushes you to that. Okay. You are not ghetto first. Yeah. So just remember, these are timelines that we're working on in healing. And if it didn't per se happen with you, somewhere in the timeline it did with mother, father cells. Okay? So that's just a little something what we're going to be stepping into. Oh, we got Krista Cola. Good job. Hey, little one. What are you doing? Why are you peeking up? Oh my gosh. That reminds me. You have to, those of you go into, I think either Pluto or Tubi, go watch The Golden Child. Go watch The Golden Child. Yes, go watch it. Especially in this state of being in a higher frequency. Go watch it. Because right then and there, at that time when that movie came out, they were talking about it. So crazy. Okay, your Krista Cola is going to represent number 16. So if you want to work with a Krista Cola today or later on this week, you definitely can do that. What does Krista Cola represent? And you can't make this stuff up, people. Speaking your truth. Heartfelt communication and right speech. Can't make this stuff up. I just shuffle and pull. And we got the 1 and the 6, which is the 7 that's dealing with spirit. Okay. And then today we have the golden, unveiling the golden age, infinite life force, the sun. This is pretty. Number 19. I love this. That is gorgeous. So see this. Okay. I'm going to give you this and then send you on your way. And I'm telling you, all of you, please take the time to really connect to your beautiful crystal diamond portal. Really work within it. You know, this one is about, oh my gosh, theme for integration. Everything is fine. Let your inner child shine. Look to what brings you joy to inspire you moving forward. That is the integration of this. Transformation. Okay? The transformational energy. So today, ask yourself, how's your body feeling? What's the truth that you desire to speak out? What's coming up? What's coming up? I'm hearing tomorrow will be easy to lift, but not getting caught in the energetic trauma of it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Because I was all like, argh. So, Any questions? And Pearlie, you're welcome. Any questions? If you're still doing the parasite activations, that's fine. Take some time out from it. If you're just now coming in, welcome to Be So Light. We're doing the 19-day liberation challenge. This is day 2. If you would like to be a part of this, go back to yesterday at the 5-5 portal, day 1, and do the enslavement liberation, because we've all been slaves and we are still working out of the slave energy on this planet. Okay, the system has to come down. That creates the enslavement. So we're all coming out of that. So if you want to liberate yourself out of those old timelines and those energies, go back to yesterday's video, then do today, so you're caught up. Then you can go into tomorrow. Okay? All right. Everyone's good? You're welcome. You're welcome. I need to chit chat. Check in with you right after this. Okay. All right. Say it with me. I am. You're welcome. I am awake. I am divinely aligned. I am divinely seen. I am divinely heard. I am divinely free because I am divinely loved. Be so light. Like and subscribe. Stay in your light. Stay in your truth. And be true to who you are. That's all that really matters. Mean what you say. And stay in your light. All right? All right, lovelies. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, beloved ones. Thank you for not having them interrupt our flow. Love the power of the crystal portals. Don't you just love it? I suggest highly that you get in there and be a part of that. And if you're new here, go to the first one and you'll activate your crystal portal like all of us are having a good time with. Come on. Just help somebody with the car sitting on the edge of my bed. They couldn't start their car. I just said start, and it started for them. Have fun. All right, lovely. See you tomorrow. Bye.